Hello, I hope everyone is having a great day. Today we have a battle of the chainsaws between one physical pedal and two modeled pedals. But before we get into it, I want to provide a little bit of the backstory that led me here. When I was hanging out with my friend Andrew at Sweetwater, he was telling me that some of the Behringer pedals are basically exact copies of other pedals, just with cheaper housing. Later, I did some reading on this subject, and many people seem to agree, even if the components inside aren't literally the exact same. So, I ended up buying this 3-pack from Sweetwater because I was curious and wanted to find out for myself what they sounded like. It contains the T0800, the HM300, and the SF300, as well as a one-spot. The T0800 is a very faithful copy of a Tube Screamer, and so are most of the plugins that people use. The Super Fuzz I'm pretty ambivalent about, but it's probably because I'm not really a fuzz guy. The HM300 is definitely the most interesting out of the three, and after messing around with it, I decided to test it out against my favorite HM2 style plugins. Since the Tube Screamer emulations are also similar, I thought I'd use it as a boost in all my tests and focus on the differences in the chainsaw plugins. The first pedal pair is the Nembrini Audio 808 paired with the Audiority Heavy pedal. The Heavy pedal is the definitive HM2 style pedal because it has 8 different modes, a gate, and a mix knob built in. I'm going to test the Heavy pedal with 2 different modes for some variety. The second pedal pair comes from Audio Assault's Reamp 2, the 808 Screams, and the HMZ. If you want your HM2 pedal to have the exact same controls as the original, then you're out of luck here. However, I think this pedal sounds awesome, and I talked about it a lot in this video. The third pedal pair is the aforementioned Behringer pedals. The Tube Screamer style pedals are all dialed in with the exact same settings, while with the HM2 I had to do a little more exploring and experimenting to get them in the ballpark of each other. As for the amps I'm using, one set of guitars is going into the Audio Assault Hellbeast, and the other set of guitars is going into the RVXX. I quad-tracked the guitars because really the whole point of this was to get a massive, gross sound, so I felt like I had to. Let's take a listen to the different versions of this pedal pairing. you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. It'll really help the channel, and I will be forever grateful. Now let's get back to the video. After I wrote this track, I thought, why don't I record something real quick with the pedals dimed out, just so I can take this to maximum grossness. And indeed, that's what I did. This is going to go by a little bit quicker, but you'll get to hear how these pedals sound with all knobs up and no boost in front. Here we go. In conclusion, I think you should be able to get a cool sound out of any of these. The Behringer pedal will not survive World War III like its boss predecessor, but it is a pretty cheap alternative that does not disappoint. As I've already said, the heavy pedal is the definitive HM2 pedal with a price that's hard to beat, and the AudioSalt HMZ is a great addition to an already awesome collection of pedals in Reamp 2. If people actually start watching this channel, I'll buy a Boss HM2 and try that out as well. What did you think? Let me know in the comments. That's it for today. Until next time. And if you made it this far, I've recently released singles with Vision Swords and Venomous Beings, available on all platforms. Once again, the links will be in the description below.